Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Taurus, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. If you can, remember to subscribe to the channel and to hit that notification bell. That would be awesome. And also that it is important to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and also your ascendant sign, because by doing that you get more information about your current situation. Okay, so we're gonna grab some tarot cards as well. And as I'm getting your tarot cards for you, I also need to remind you that if you like love readings, I've got a new channel that is just dedicated to loves, situationships, and all the complications that come with relationships. So I'm gonna link the channel in the description box below. And as most of you know by now, I have started a Kickstarter campaign for the oracle cards that you have been asking for quite some time. So the black and white cards that you can see on the table, there's a Kickstarter campaign for these, but I've created 12 decks in total. So most of the other decks are on my website. So again, in the description box below, there is a link to my website where you can go and have a look at all the different types of oracle cards and see which ones you are interested in. And also I've created the oracle cards as virtual oracle decks. So the virtual oracle decks, you don't have to wait for the cards to get printed. You don't have to wait for them to get delivered. You get an instant access to the virtual oracle deck, and then you can start working with them straight away. I'm going to be doing some live streams where I'm showing you how to use them and giving readings and all that good stuff. So keep an eye out for the live streams as well. Okay, so with that to one side, let's have a look to see what is going on for you. And there is a feeling that is currently here for you, Taurus, where the divine is asking you to step into that energy of protecting your energy. Okay, so there is a feeling that right now there just could be some, negative energies, anxiety, stress, just that feeling of being overwhelmed. And I feel that this feeling of being overwhelmed is there for some of you because you are just doing too much and you're not asking for help. There is just an expectation that is on you right now. And the divine is saying, step into that energy of understanding that sometimes you just have to say no. Sometimes you have to step into that energy of protecting yourself. So the divine is saying that call back your power, cut the cords. So there's an energy that is there where you need to understand that sometimes if you start saying no, sometimes if you start standing up for yourself, you could just see that people get upset by you creating some boundaries. And these people who are getting upset by you creating some boundaries is because they are gaining from you having no boundaries. And as you step into the energy of saying no, as you step into the energy of claiming your power back and cutting off anyone who wants to use you, you're going to see that, you start feeling a lot better about yourself. You start feeling a lot better and less anxiety and less stress, because there is just some stress that is here because there is just too much that has been asked of you. Maybe this is your job that is asking you to do more and more and more. And you're not getting compensated for that. You're not getting paid for you doing extra work, bringing home some extra work. So when you step into that energy of saying, hey, you know what, this is too much. I have family, I have this, I have other responsibilities outside my work. And calling your power back and standing in your power, feeling empowered to say no and creating those boundaries. Even if this is within your home, where you're seeing that maybe there is just too much again that is being asked of you. There is that energy where again, that no message is really loud, strong and clear. Okay, because I feel that for some of you, because the cards that you are receiving from our oracle cards, it is that energy that is bringing healing, that is bringing that energy of empowerment. As soon as you say no, as soon as you start defending yourself, there is something that is bringing that refreshing type of energy of you finally seeing heard, finally seeing seen, finally stepping into the energy of looking at why you were accepting people walking all over you. You were accepting not having boundaries Why you are feeling resentful but not doing anything about it. So there is that energy where I'm seeing you looking at yourself and how you handle demands on your time, on your being, on your soul, on you. And then stepping into the energy of looking at why you don't say anything, even though the resentment is there. So there's an energy of stepping into that healing. So soon as you're starting to bring the energy of protection around you, you are also going to have that healing, and then stepping into the energy of I have healed my broken parts. Okay, so there's just something connecting these two energies together. So as we're seeing that there are those two energies that the divine wanted you to look at, the divine wanted you to be aware of, because some of you were probably not aware of completely that this energy is standing in the way. This energy is creating too much anxiety for you. This energy is robbing you of your power. This energy that is here needs to be addressed. Okay, and so the divine is saying, as you are addressing this situation here, as you're healing your broken parts, as you're healing yourself and stepping into that energy of being empowered, this is then the perfect time for you to step into this energy of making a wish. Okay, so you're making a wish about how you want to be seen, how much you are willing to give. Not only that, you're making a wish maybe around your working environments, your home environment. There is just something that is improving. But to bring this energy of improving, you have to bring that energy of awareness around your boundaries, and then bringing that energy of protection, that is here. And in doing so, this is the perfect time for you to start working with synchronicities, working with that magical moment, and making wishes about your future. Wishes because now you have created some boundaries, and now you are working from that energy of feeling empowered. So whatever is happening, this energy that is here is bringing a new chapter where you are knowing your power, where you're knowing why you won't stand for something and how it has robbed you from the past. So there's just something that is there. And so as you're making these wishes, as you are starting afresh, feeling empowered, going forward with boundaries, this is then the energy that the divine wants you to step into, that energy of being disciplined. Okay, because I feel that for some of you, you might be saying no. You're standing up for yourself, and of course people are accepting you, saying whatever it is that is on your mind, speaking your truth. And as you're doing so, you will see that for some time, for a while, maybe for a week, 2 weeks, a month, sometime, people respect those boundaries, people back off, and then what happens? The same behavior is going to come back again. So again, you're being asked to step into the energy of really being disciplined and staying empowered, because there is just something that is leading to victory if you stay on course of feeling empowered, saying no, reinforcing your boundaries when someone tries to come and challenge your boundaries again. So there's just something around victory and having that faith that people eventually will start respecting you. People eventually will start seeing that you are claiming your power back, and you're willing to fight for yourself. Because for so long, for too long, the divine is saying that you have been giving way too much. Okay, so as you're making your wishes and stepping into that energy of discipline, that energy of knowing who you are, what you stand for, where you are going, and knowing your boundaries, what you will put up with and what you won't put up with, and then staying disciplined, reinforcing those boundaries time and time again when you're being challenged. This is leading to that victory. This is leading to that new you that people were probably not expecting. Okay, so as we're looking forward at our oracle cards, there is a new energy that is here, and I feel this is again around you really feeling empowered, because there is just something that is bringing that energy of feeling broken, bringing that energy of feeling taken advantage of, bringing that energy of you not feeling powerful enough to say anything. And as you're hearing this message, it is bringing that energy of the Ace of Wands. The energy of the Ace of Wands is lighting that fire within you lighting that spark within you. Because when we're looking at our wands, they're the fire, they're the passion, they're the drive. So the passion, the drive that you're hearing from this message is going to empower you to go forward and to break these chains that were here. And as you're breaking these chains, you're stepping forward and you are claiming your power. Because I feel that some of you feel in bondage. Some of you feel disempowered because of situations that you feel that you can't say anything. And the divine is highlighting that you can say something, because the energy that you have from our next tarot card is indicating that actually you have some choices. Okay, you have some choices on the matter. But right now you are feeling that you do not have any choices. You are feeling that you don't have a say. You are feeling that if you step up to your boss and say something, then they might fire you. But the divine is saying that, listen, when you're receiving the energy of the Ace of Wands, it is that energy of something new that is coming in. If someone, even if it is your boss, who is not willing to accept the boundaries that you're putting in place, you're going to see that there are other options that are going to be coming up for you. Because you have the Seven of Cups, there are many options that are going to be coming for you. And of course, some of these options are there to take your power away. But some of the options that are coming in are actually here to elevate you, to give you something better than what you currently have. But what is standing in the way, what is imprisoning you right now, is that energy where there's no boundaries. So bring that energy of protection and you will see that you have many choices. And as you're making those choices, this is that energy where you are then stepping into staying disciplined around the boundaries that you've created. This whole reading, the divine really wants you to look at boundaries, 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 because this is what is currently standing in the way of your victory that is here. So again, if you want the black and white oracle cards, have a look in the description box below and go on the Kickstarter campaign and pledge and support this campaign that I'm currently creating. Okay, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me.